Perspectives on deficit and debt and kissing. The relationship between the fiscal deficit and the impact on economies is a complex and debated topic. One major concern is the potential inflationary effect of the deficit, particularly when the economy is operating at full capacity. Conversely, in times of economic slack, deficits can stimulate demand and lead to crowding in of private investments. Perspectives on deficit, inflationary pressure, and crowding out in boom phases. Inflationary concern, government spending or tax cuts can increase aggregate demand, potentially outpacing the economy's capacity to supply goods and services, leading to inflation. Crowding out in boom phases, full utilization of economic resources can result in government borrowing competing with private investment, potentially reducing the availability of the funds for private sector. Role of fiscal deficit in economic stimulus. Keynesian perspective economists, including Lord Keynes, advocate for controlled fiscal deficit, especially during the crisis, to boost economic activity through increased public investment, crowding in during downturns. In periods of economic slowdown and recession, increased government spending can boost demand, pulling the private sector into increased production to meet consumer needs. Long-term benefits, public investment, particularly in infrastructure, can benefit future generations provided returns exceed the cost of borrowing. Debt sustainability. The debt of sustainability of debt depends on the interest rate, growth rate differentials, where a higher growth rate than the interest rate leads to debt sustainability. Evidence from the economic survey. Counter-cyclical fiscal policy. Economic survey suggests importance of counter-cyclical fiscal policies to smooth economic cycles, especially during the crisis like COVID-19. Fiscal multipliers. Studies indicate that fiscal policies are more effective during recessions than expansion, with a counter-cyclical stance reducing output volatility. Debt to GDP ratio dynamics. In India, higher GDP growth correlates with the decline in the debt to GDP ratio, highlighting the importance of a growth in managing public debt.